Okay. Alright. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm okay. Sure. No, it's fine. The scenery that was shown before us was hell itself. The hell that was the butchered corpse of Setsuka Chibikuro, the ultimate billiards player. Oh. No. God damn it, man. Oh, that's disgusting too. Oh. Man. What? What in the name of... A body has been discovered! Everyone please gather at the haunted house immediately! The body discovery announcement? So, that means... No, this can't be true. Please tell me this isn't happening. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. It didn't feel like reality. Setsuka, or what was left of her, lay butchered there on the altar like they were some doll parts waiting to be patched up. They were definitely part of what was once living, but to see them this apart made that fact feel so distant and far. It truly was a scene from hell. I had a bad feeling ever since the parade. To think they would dismember her body. The culprit sure has weird taste. Even in mystery novels, things don't usually go this far. Please stop joking, Kanade. This is... I need to visit the bathroom too. This must be a dream. This can't be real. Just a dream. What should we do? What do you mean, what should we do? It's a murder, and we need to prepare for the class trial. Everyone will be here soon from the announcement. Let's keep an eye on the crime scene until then. I can't. I just can't. This is too much. Bathroom, me too. Blur. Aren't you startled at all, Kanade? How can you stay calm when you're looking at this? Well, I was surprised. I guess you could say that. The culprit this time is definitely no joke. Kanade's faint smile amidst this horrifying scene, coupled with her comments she just made, sent shivers down my spine. What's going on? What's with the blood outside? This isn't what I think it is, right? Oh. Ah! No! Setsuka! After a few minutes that felt like forever, everyone else entered the altar, just like Kanade said. Nikkei and Yoruko, who were searching for Setsuka quite near the haunted house, arrived first. And it seemed like Yoruko also thought of this place when she saw Setsuka's message and was heading this way to begin with. Iroha soon followed after. Then came Teruya with a worried face, and Mikado and Shobai, who seemed placid as always. Hibiki came last. She barely had the strength to keep standing, and looked like her legs were ready to give out at any moment. Okay, so wait. How did Setsuka send us that message then? It had to have been someone else using her handbook then, right? Right? It must have. But where did they go? I don't know. She fell to her knees as soon as she saw the scene. Everyone was screaming, barfing, panicking from the hellscape that was in front of them. But once Monocro showed up, things finally started to calm down a bit. Has everyone settled? Oh, her hair's down! Oh! Wow.
Suka.
Come on, sis. You need to wake up. It's time for the investigation. Really, you haven't even tied your cute hair up yet.
Now, attention everyone. As you stated, you will now investigate in preparation for the upcoming class trial. Well, to be honest, this case is baffling even for me. Now, what do you mean by that? Nothing. It seems like you haven't all calmed down yet.
Investigate? You have to investigate Satsuka in that state?
We can't. Impossible. Even now, I can't even look at her, and I'm expected to investigate.
If I may have a word in this, I am grateful that a murder happened this fast after I showed you the motives. But this murder has gone too far. The killer aimed too much for the style points. Mikado, you little... Stop it, Shinji. You'll only kill yourself if you do that.
How can you act so calm, Tsuruya? Is it because you're a grown-up?
This has nothing to do with that. I'm just pretending to be calm, that's all. I know from experience, no matter how hard it may be, how weak you may feel, there are things you must do. Yes, I'm just doing what I have to. That's our guidance teacher for you. Whether you're prepared or not, you cannot run from this. Now, as usual, here is the monochrome file number 3. Additionally, all gates have been disabled for your convenient investigation. It has been disabled ever since the announcement, so those of you who have arrived late might have already recognized that. Also, for some reason, all the lights in the haunted house have been burned out. I will turn on the emergency lights for now. Consider yourselves lucky.
Are we really lucky, though? I don't really want to see this in more detail.
Now, I will soon see you through the class trial announcement. Good luck investigating until then. Foo-foo!
Now, everyone, get a hold of yourselves and let's start investigating. We need to catch the culprit.
The culprit? I guess it's the Voids again.
I wish that it would just end now. I'm sorry, we're all sorry. We'll do as what you tell us to do, just no more of this. Yuki, snap out of it. I think the culprit of this case might not be a Void this time.
Why so? There's no reason for a person other than a Void to kill.
We do have one. Yesterday's motives. I don't know what Mikado was aiming through all this, but he gave us a reason to kill this time. If the killer's reason for murder was the motive, the killer might not be a Void. That can't be. That would mean that everyone here is a suspect. Like we weren't in the last 2 cases, would you please stop shouting nonsense? Both in the cases of Emma and Hajime, the fact that the culprit was a Void was only revealed after the reveal of who the culprit was. Everyone here is a suspect, Void or not. It has always been like that, even without the motive.
Kanade is right. In a class trial, you must put your relationships aside and suspect everyone to track the Blackened. Oh, seems like you all don't need my help this time. Then I'll join you and do my best as well. And you should just shut up, Mikado. I'll take care of the body. Those of you with weak hearts, investigate somewhere else. This park is huge after all. Why are you acting so friendly all of a sudden? I heard that you helped search for Satsuka as well. It's a class trial. The fact that I don't consider you guys trustworthy doesn't matter in emergencies like these. Or what? Do you want me to just do nothing, like Mikado? Correction, I'm actually investigating on my part as well, but... No, you're right. I apologize. And please, I'll be counting on you.
So we have to do this again. At least I don't have to look at the corpse this time.
Satsuka, who always did her best to life our spirits in these situations, is dead. Even if she's not here, we need to do our best for her sake.
Oh.
That's right, we need to find the culprit. We need to win the class trial. As much as we're sick of this, we'll die if we don't do this. We must do this. We must find the Blackened amongst us.
Oh, fuck.
As per usual, let's start with the monochrome file. This is very important. Huh?
What's up?
And this is a rare sight. Why are you reading the monochrome file? Give it to me, I need to see it. You're going to sleep through the trial anyways.
Let me ask you one thing.
What?
You were with the others up till the announcement, right? Explain in detail what you people were doing until then.
Why? Why are you pretending to put effort into investigating, Mr. Only Knows Sleep?
Yeah, feels like every damn brain cell of mine will die from talking to you. Just shut up and talk.
Alright then. The class trial is a matter of life or death, after all. And that's what happened. Shobai, what's the matter?
What? Why are you still here? Go away.
Well, would you get a load of this, man? Good luck trying to get any info from me from now on. Just give me the file already. It's my fault for expecting something from that man. Forget any gratitude, the least he could do was not trash-talk the very person who helped him. Let's just erase that guy from my memory and read that file already. There must be a clue in here. Oh, the victim is Satsuka Chibukuro. The time of death is unknown. The body was found inside the altar of the haunted house from Block A. The neck, shoulders, wrists, thighs, and ankles were cut, dismembering the body into 10 pieces. The torso is also missing. The murder weapon is a sharp object. The bones of the severed arms and legs have cracked traces. Ugh. I did see the actual state of the body, but reading it in detail made me sick again. What grudge did the culprit have against Satsuka to go this far? The murder was on the level to make Yuri's and Kokoro's deaths seem like they were mercy kills. As horrible as this is, we must look in detail about it. The info given to us through the files are... The whole body was butchered so obviously as a sharp object was used in the crime. And sure enough, the file mentions that the murder weapon was exactly that. But there is something bothering me. Last time with Kokoro's case, the time of murder wasn't displayed. That was because the exact time of death was impossible to determine because of her body's frozen state. But Satsuka's body was dismembered, and there seems to be no sign of the culprit tampering with the body's temperature. And why is the time of murder not revealed here? There's no point in wondering about it alone. Let's write this down and share the information with the others. Alright. Oh, man. Okay, well, I've been recording for a long-ass time. I am assuming I've split this up into 2 parts at some point. So I'm just gonna keep going for like 10 more minutes, and that should bring us to an hour. So for 2 30-minute episodes. And hopefully I can just end at a safe point. I don't know if I'm gonna end before the investigation ends, or right at the end of the start of the trial. I don't know, we'll just keep going for now and see what we can do, because that's all we can do. Damn it. Nikkei, how goes the investigation? Well, I'm not exactly knowledgeable enough to do an autopsy. What's Shobai doing? I don't know, he's silent. I wonder what he's thinking. What are you thinking? Shobai, are you investigating the body? By the way, it's nice seeing you investigate, compared to the last trials anyway. Hey, could you move? I'm trying to think here. Why is he suddenly investigating? He was sleeping last time. Alright, well, I've already looked at the Monocro file. It still has an exclamation though, so I'll look at it again. No, it looks the same. Okay. I don't want to look at the corpse yet. Too yucky. Hi, Mikado. She died in such a dreadful, terrifying way. Don't you agree? Even I feel disgusted by this horror. Your face says otherwise. Foo, what meaning do faces have to a person like me? I guess it's because Mikado's not just trash, but a psychopath that he can't empathize in this situation. Sora, I think you forgot to say that in blue font. Alright, that was a good fourth wall break. I guess it's because Mikado's not just trash, but a psychopath that he can't empathize in the situation. Okay. Oh, Hibiki, I'm sorry. Yeah, Hibiki. Hibiki has been in this state since entering the haunted house. I don't think she can hear me. Alright, let's do Teruya. Teruya. Huh? Sora, what's wrong? Well, I was wondering if you knew anything about the case. Especially since you weren't with us throughout today, along with a few others. I feel sorry about that, but I didn't find a clue about your innocence yet. But I'll come back once I fully regain my memories and learn the truth about you. That's all good, but the class trial comes first. You're right. Actually, there was something weird that happened while I was doing the item check today. I was doing my daily checkup for each area this morning, but something was off with the infirmary. You know that they keep blood packs in the refrigerator there, right? Oh, okay, that explains why there is so much. Alright. Well, somebody took all of them. All of them? Yeah, just yesterday.
They were all definitely there. That's not all. The medical kit with the bandages, ointment, and antibiotics. Somebody took all of that as well. But when I came back this afternoon, they were back there in its place.
But the blood packs were still missing?
Yeah, I was going to tell you guys right away. But with the motive yesterday night, I wasn't in my right mind to tell you. If I knew a murder like this would happen this soon, I would have told you immediately.
Calm down. There's no proof that the culprit used those blood packs, so don't blame yourself. I mean,
There's no definitive proof, but it's pretty damn likely.
if the medical kit was returned soon after, maybe someone other than the culprit needed it for a moment.
You're being considerate as always. Thanks. But I feel like this might be related to the case, so maybe my account could help us out in the trial.
For someone to take the blood packs, could it be the work of the culprit? It may be important. I should write this down. To Ria's account. Alright. Iroha, what are you doing? Iroha, what are you doing? That's what I'm saying.
Oh, Sora. Well, this is the crime scene, so it must have the most amounts of clues, right? So I was trying to investigate this place, but it was Satsuka's body over there, and the smells of blood.
You don't have to force yourself to search here, Iroha. As Nikke said, leave this place to us and investigate some other places in the meantime.
No, I'll do what I can. The ghost house seems to be the key place in this case. That reminds me, I saw Hibiki entering this place just before, and...
Hibiki? I thought she was resting in her room today.
I don't know about that, but I saw her when I was heading to the Mirror Mansion at 6 p.m. to meet up with Satsuka. She was using her handbook to enter this place.
Oh.
What's wrong, Sora?
Nothing. It's just what you just said might prove to be very crucial evidence of this case. Thank you, and don't force yourself to investigate the body. So you take care of things you can, Iroha.
Okay, thanks for being so considerate, Sora.
Hibiki entering the haunted house, and even before the parade meeting of all times. Was she just entering this place for no reason, or was she... Iroha's account. Well, alright. Alright, I don't want to look at it, but let's do it. It's Satsuka's corpse that's been laying on the altar. It's been butchered to pieces. Ugh. I thought I had a pretty strong stomach. But this is too much.
Hey, you don't have to force yourself. I'll cover the body for you.
Nikke. No, I appreciate the thought, but let me investigate as well. The more people that investigate, the easier the class trial will be.
If you say so.
Excuse me, then. Satsuka's corpse was dismembered so that each part was on top of each pillar of the altar, just as the monochrome file said. I didn't notice them before, but each pillar had the Chinese letter for each body part written on it. And the body parts were laid so each letter matched accordingly. So they went along with the attraction gimmick? The sign in front of the altar said the following: "Sacrifice the body of your most precious one, then the devil will be summoned to grant your wishes." There's no way that the killer actually believed this, right? Even if they did, butchering someone else's body is barbaric, disgusting, and simply inhumane. This was probably a copycat crime, just like with Kokoro's case in The Curse of the Yuki-onna. I decided to take a closer look at each body part, trying my best not to throw up while doing so. I first looked at the chest area, laid in the center of the altar. The edges were trimmed off extremely clean. Even I could tell that this was the work of a professional. The monochrome file mentioned the torso being missing. And sure enough, it was. Her stomach below the solar plexus was completely missing. It doesn't seem like they hid it somewhere else in here. Then where did the culprit put it? And why did they only take the torso away? It seemed pointless to worry about that now, so I moved on to the other parts. Come to think of it, there was another detail about the corpse that the monochrome file mentioned. Bruises. There was traces of bruises in each body part. As I'm not a doctor, I'm not an expert on this matter, but the bruises raise a new question. The murder weapon was something sharp, so the bruises weren't the direct cause of Satsuka's death. That would mean that after Satsuka died, or just before she died, the culprit for some reason damaged each body part to cause bruises. But what caused those bruises? This could be crucial evidence. I looked into the corpse for a few minutes more, but I wasn't able to find any notable details. That, and I wasn't able to investigate the body anymore in its horrifying state.
Are you alright? I told you not to overwork yourself.
I'm fine. I can't just gloss over the body when there's a class trial coming up, right? That aside, you became very friendly, Nikkei, even if we're on a truce. Feels like you've reverted back to when we first met.
Well, the situation called for it. Why, is there a problem with that?
No, thanks. I'll go and search the other areas. Missing abdomen. Bruised corpse. Alright, oh, I don't like her head up there. Oh, that's gross. Okay, I think that's everything in here, though. What do we got out here? These are all just the normal stuff, but let's look at the exclamation points. The fireplace. It's the fireplace. There was a small bonfire lit here originally, but that burned out with the blackout. Somebody did this to get rid of all sources of light from the haunted house. The fireplace obviously is connected to the chimney horizontally, and acts as a way to rid the smoke inside. It's quite small. I'll look inside the fireplace just in case. The smell of ashes and dust welcomes my face. The fireplace itself is quite large, but the chimney inside was quite long and short. No Santa's going to make his way to deliver presents through this small pathway. Huh? Sora, she made that joke before, didn't she? Why are you making it again now, at this time? Alright, what's going on now, though? Huh? As I was checking the chimney, I was able to find something totally unexpected. What are these? Black plastic bags? There were some used-up black plastic bags thrown away amongst the firewood. I almost didn't notice it with it being black and this place being so dark. Was this always here? Today was the first and only time that the fire was put out. If that was here before, it would have already melted from the fire. Perhaps these are traces left by the culprit. This looks to be crucial evidence. The fireplace. Unknown plastic bag. Is there anything in the bag, or are they just remnants of a bag? I wonder if they... Well, my first thought was that maybe they burned Setsuka's torso in there. And that's where they put it. But I don't know. Circuit breaker. The fuse box that produces the electricity for the whole ghost house. Oh, this is... Inside, all the electric wires were cut. So this is why the haunted house had a blackout. Although right now, emergency electricity is flowing thanks to Monochrome. The person who cut these must be the culprit. This could be used as evidence. I must write this down. Fuse box. Okay. Lots of blood. Lots of blood. Lots and lots and lots of blood. Oh, well, we can look at the folding screen. It's a folding screen with an ominous picture reminiscent of hell itself. Oh, hold on a minute. Was it always located this up front? Feeling that something was off, I checked behind the screen. Oh. The folding was originally located right next to the wall, but it was moved out a bit forward. And in that space, there now was a space big enough to fit a human being, but more importantly, this blood. There was a large pool of blood in the space behind the folding screen. So much that would make large sloshes when stepped on. What does this mean? For there is to be this much blood behind this hidden space behind the screen. On closer look, all the blood trails leading up to the altar originated from this place. Was the folding screen like this when we were searching for Setsuka? I guess I didn't check it thoroughly with this place being so dark. But even now with the dim light, it was hard to notice until I got real close to it. But one thing was for sure, there was enough space for someone to hide behind this screen. The folding screen. I should write this down. Someone was hiding there. I mean, logically it would probably be Hibiki, right? Because we know Iroha and Kanade went other places. We saw them go to other places, and according to Iroha, Hibiki came in here. So that would make sense, but that feels too obvious. I don't know, though. Yeah, oh, well, I didn't mean to do that, but I guess I'll go outside for now. Shinji, what are you doing?
Whoa, Sora, investigating hard as usual?
Could you stop doing that? It makes me feel like I'm some sort of big boss of a Yakuza clan.
Sorry about that. I was looking into the gate records.
The gate records?
Yeah, Yuki told me that with this island, we can keep track of our alibis using the gate records. I didn't fully understand what he meant by that, so I was looking into it. Yuki's got the better brain between us, so I've got to listen to him. But, as you can see, I'm not good with machines. I barely even use the handbooks.
The gate records. Yuki has a point. After all, the murder definitely seems like it happened inside Satsuki Land. And although our names don't show up, we can try to validate our alibis using the timestamps shown on it. I'll help you out.
Thank you. If you push the panel here, the screen does show up, but...
You need to slide the screen, like so. See? You get a record of all the people who passed the gates for each day. that voice line was funny. I don't think I've heard that before. Maybe I just didn't notice. Yahoo! That was cute.
Whoa, the technology these days is amazing.
What, are you a Pokemon NPC? Amazing. Even mobile phones these days all have at least this level of technology. Have you been living under a rock?
I'm sorry. I don't know much about this stuff.
Let's see. For today's records... That's a lot of lines. Oh, that's him.
That's a lot of lines.
Wait. So 3 people went in. Huh? And wait. 3 people went in. Then 2 of those 3 people went out. 1 person was still in there, though. Then someone else came in. But the ID is random, so it could be the same person as before. Oh, 4... That's probably us. Right? That's probably... Those last 4 are probably us coming when we check the body. So that would mean, yeah, that someone else was in there. Was hiding in there. Oh, also one of those got to be Sora, because she went in and out. But also I wonder if one of them was just Setsuka? I don't know. I don't know. No, considering what happened today, there isn't much new info about it. The 4 records listed as 1958 are back when you, Yuki, Kanade, and I were searching for Setsuka.
Oh, you're right. And the gate system was turned off after the body was found, so we were the last people to enter this place recorded by this. Then, we should take note of these 5 records between 1755 to 1942.
Well, the ID here that went inside at 1924 and went out at 1936, that's gotta be me. So I only have to check the other 3.
That's you? How can you be sure when your name doesn't show up?
Even if it's just the ID, I do remember the time that I went inside. I mean, it's only been an hour since then. This was back when we had to split up to search for Setsuka.
I see. Sora, did you see anyone while you were inside the haunted house?
No one actually. There wasn't anyone, nor any blood trails and corpses for that matter. If there was, I would have told you immediately. Please believe me on this.
No, it's not that I don't believe you. But by these records, you went out at 1936, and somebody else had gotten out of the ghost house 6 minutes later.
Mm-hmm.
So that would mean that there was somebody inside when you had entered the ghost house back then.
Ah, you're right. The ID WN2LB7. This person went inside at 1755.
Huh?
So that would mean that this person stayed inside during 1755 to 1942 for almost 2 hours. Damn. But I didn't find anyone there. Well, that means it can't be Iroha then, right? Because we saw her come out. She was with us. Well, she came to see us for a bit, and it would have recorded her being there. I don't know. I think that makes sense. But I didn't find anyone there.
Am I the only one who got the chills here? So that ID must be the culprits, right? The culprit must have entered the ghost house at some point. So they must have hid themselves somewhere inside when you came in.
Is that so? I guess I could have missed someone with the blackout and everything.
So if we go over it one last time, WN2LB7 is the culprit who entered at 1755 to leave at 1942. HJOIB8, who entered at 1924 to leave 12 minutes later, is you. Then what about KU5P01, who entered at 1757? What about this person? There is no out record of them.
That's probably Setsuka. If the case happened at the ghost house, and if Setsuka died there, there will be no out record of her, right?
Right, Setsuka.
Or Hibiki, assuming she was in there the whole time, which she may or not have been, assuming Iroha's statement is true at all to begin with, but, like, she's still in there right now, so, like, And the gates were disabled, so I don't think we have out records anymore. So that could also be it, but I don't know. It is more likely to be Satsuka, but I'm just throwing out that possibility. One thing I don't understand is, according to these records, both Satsuka and the culprit should have been inside the ghost house when I entered there. But I'm positive I gave quite a thorough search inside there. Even if there was a blackout, could I have really missed 2 people? And if that's true, then I could have stopped Satsuka's death while I was in there. Oh. Sora, please don't make such a face. It's not your fault. Anyways, we need to catch the culprit who did such a terrible thing. No, we must catch them. Oh, Shinji, are you trying to cheer me up? How sweet of you. Thanks. You're right. I'm going to do my best for Satsuka's sake. These gate records will probably be important evidence in this case. I should definitely write this down. Ghost House gate records. Alright, Sora. There was something I wanted to ask you. Yes, what is it? I was going to visit... Oh, that's him still. I was going to visit the swimming pool during the daytime to take my mind off things. And the pool at Block C was prohibited from entering. So I was wondering if you knew anything about it. Prohibited from entering? What do you mean? First time I've heard of such a thing. Well, there was this picket saying that it was against the rules to use the pool while it was time for pool sanitation. But when we were searching for Satsuka, that picket had been taken down. Then wasn't it just the case that it was just the pool sanitation time when you went there? But up until yesterday, we had used the swimming pool without anything that being brought up. So I thought it felt all too sudden. Alright then. I'll investigate more at Block A in the meantime. Pool. Shinji's words do have a point. I should go there and investigate that place as well. Alright, well, I don't know what that's about. But I am going to end the episode here because, my goodness, I've been recording for a while and I am far too sad to keep going at this point. So, yeah, this sucks. This is bad. Something bad happened on this island, as it turns out. Fuck me, man. Okay, well, something bad could still happen more. That was not good grammar at all. More bad things could still probably happen on this island, to be fair, but I need to take a break, man. That is... Jesus, man. Alright, well, next time we will continue our investigation. Probably finish it up. The investigations have been pretty short in this game, and I imagine this one will probably be a similar length, though it is a complicated case from the looks of it, so it might be a bit longer. Yeah, I don't know if we'll start the trial or not next episode. I don't know how much more investigation we have left, but either way, we're gonna keep investigating next time and do the thing. So, thank you for watching. Goodbye.